What is going on, everyone? My name is JX, and today we have another Summoner's Choice character you could vote for in the Summoner's Choice, and it's a reveal here on the channel. It's Deathlok. I am just so honored that Kabam asked me to make videos for them to reveal, and there's just so characters I'm really excited about. This character in particular, I want to win the whole thing. I mean, Deathlok is like so freaking badass, man. Like, I really kind of looked more to the first Summoner's Choice when Omega Sentinel got second place. I mean, I asked people, why'd you vote for her? Why'd you get her there? And they're like, I want a tech that's just so badass, plays that way, is gonna bring so much to the tech class. Deathlok, it could absolutely be that too. The tech class is still, needing some juice, just a few duds in there, and it's one of the lowest character compared to every other class. It's tied with Mystic for the least amount of champions, and I think he could bring some great things to the game. Now, you're gonna recognize him from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Mike Peterson there. I'm also gonna look at the comics, Mike Kolins. There are plenty of Deathloks in the comics, like literally plenty of them, but for the most part, Mike Kolins is the one who's appeared in a few different games, so pretty exciting there. And it's just so cool. I mean, like, this dude is like I said, he is a walking like zombie cyborg with like so many plasma guns. Like, this dude has a whole arsenal and a whole multiversal army of himself. I mean, like, there is just so much possibilities. You can really go in there. And yeah, man, so obviously I'm using the Puzzle Quest art right here, but you kind of get the feeling of how he works. He's got the metallic arms, he's got the metallic integral pieces of himself inside, the laser eye, like, it's so cool. Now, obviously, we're gonna look at the unofficial MCOC wish list for Deathlok, and he's ranked 60. 60 is a really good number, compared to this list that has like 500 to almost 600 champions. I mean, this is someone who absolutely is probably, I want to see him go all the way. I mean, there's just so much cool. Like I said, he's definitely gonna be in the tech class. He's gonna have probably a lot of plasmas. I mean, this dude, literally his entire arsenal is plasma guns, plasma rifles, plasma grenade launcher, plasma mines, grenades. I mean, like, this dude is just so cool. And especially, you can kind of look at characters in the game that have similar cybernetic enhancements, like Cable. Even though he has to fight it, you don't really get besides that heavy attack, you don't really get go into that. And it definitely, you can get more stuff with his arsenal depending on how they do it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. It's just so much cool. And obviously, this is his X-ray within the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so you can kind of see what's going on inside of him. Obviously, I don't think we'll get the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. version of him, but it's just cool to look at for someone who's actually made it on the screen. And obviously, his vision can give all sorts of cool things. You can kind of look at Falcon's his Red Wing, so kind of locked onto the opponent and getting rid of ability accuracy. Plenty of things to do there. It's just such a cool person. Now, obviously, there are plenty of ways you can go around, getting him into the game with, auto block, maybe with like an AI active. He's got an AI. He's got adamantium steel, so maybe get some physical resistance. He's got super speed, which is not fast, super fast, like Quicksilver, but he's pretty fast. Like, I think he's 3 times faster than the normal human. Maybe get some evade, like punishing evades like Elsa, that'd be cool. Maybe he can decrease non-damaging debuffs like Groot, since he's almost a full tire robot, which is pretty interesting. He's got nano healing, so definitely some, like, maybe he kind of regenerates 10% of missing health on attacks, or maybe when his AI slowly patches him up. Plenty of stuff there. But what really excites me is just his arsenal. Like, he's got, like I said, he's got plasma pistols, plasma rifles, assault rifles, grenade launchers. And I think I really kind of thought about, like, he's actually has his plasma core inside of him that pretty much runs his cybernetic body. And, like, what if that, like, exploded if he, like, would be knocked out? Like, what if his AI's up and it knows he's about to, be destroyed? And it's almost like the Sentinel SP3 where they run in at you and explode and it gets replaced. But if he gets knocked out, he just does a huge explosion. Like, I think that would be so cool. Obviously, this is just my personal things on how I think it would come. It's not how he would come to the game, but just, there's just some cool things, like, why should you vote for him? This is why I think you should vote for him. And yeah, definitely, I think he's going to do plasmas. We've already seen plasmas where you combine Incinerate and Shock, like Iron Man Infinity War and Silver Centurion. maybe he'll straight up just do plasma. There's definitely stuff there with his plasma guns, plasma traps, like maybe even like placing as a plasma mine, kind of we've seen with Cytalis, and maybe they trip over it, the opponent, and then you can like refresh plasmas or do extra plasma. I mean, there's just so much cool things you can do. I don't know. He's just a really exciting character that I really want to come to the game. As for synergy wise, there's plenty of synergies. In fact, we already have almost a synergy in the game already, because that middle one is the Chrono Corps, and if you'll notice, that's a tag in the Contest of Champions with Abomination, Kang, Thor, and Venom. Now, obviously, Abomination in the game is not Deathlok, but for that story-wise, he was Deathlok. So, kind of a cool story to, weirdly put in the contest, I think. But maybe they can turn that into a cool synergy, buffing, classic Kang. Maybe add Infamous Iron Man to that, even though it's Doom 2099. Thor's already a part of it. We have Spider-Man there, but it's the Earth X Spider-Man. You have Iron Man 2020. So definitely, you can kind of like cut and paste different variants of them. Now, he was also in plenty of different storylines, like right here. So you have that one on the left, which is the Amazing Spider-Man Maximum Carnage event, which he actually kind of fought Carnage with Spider-Man, Venom, Captain America, Iron Fist, and himself, Deathlok, right? But, on the right side, he actually fought alongside and against the X-Force, which we actually have that entire X-Force in the game, except for Phantom X. Love to see it. But yeah, so plenty of other stuff, especially someone who cybernetically has enhancements. You can definitely look at Cable, Punisher 2099, Spider-Man 2099, Iron Man Infinity War. This first image that I showed is from the Beyond series, so plenty of characters from there. Ant-Man, Medusa, Kraven, Hood. You have alternate Deathloks in the comics, like alternate universe Miles Morales, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Cyclops, Elektra, Punisher. We already have Abomination in the game. Actually give him a synergy there. Centipede Project from the actual Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That was tied to Hydra and Iron Man, so maybe Red Skull, Punisher 29, Iron Man, Quake, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury, Black Widow, Hawkeye. So there's just so much cool possibilities. This dude could be a synergy person to just help a lot of characters. But himself, I'm just so excited for. Like I said, I really like characters where they have an arsenal, and maybe you can kind of play to that play style of choosing which gun you bring out, which grenade you bring out, plasma mine, whatever. I mean, there's just so much cool things, and maybe he even buffs like maybe he even has like a pre-flight where he could help others in the tech class, or maybe outside the tech class. Who knows? I mean, it's just so cool. Such a cool character, and I want him to come to the game. Guys, do your magic. Now we know characters as you've seen on the reveal. So let me know who you're voting for. This is who I'll be voting for, unless someone else, shows up and changes my mind. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks, Cowan, for asking me to do this video. And stay tuned, man. Plenty of stuff to show in the Summoner's Choice. I will see you all next time. Peace out, everybody. Bye.